Hidden inside your lower legs is a highly trainable network of muscle and veins. When conditioned correctly, your calves act as a literal second heart, pumping blood upward and taking the load off your primary cardiovascular system. Your actual heart is an incredibly energy-hungry organ. Even when you are completely at rest, it extracts up to 80% of the oxygen delivered to it by your blood. Because it already pulls almost all the available oxygen, the only way for your heart to get more oxygen during physical stress is to receive a higher volume of blood flow. Look at this split-screen diagram. On the left, your primary heart pumps blood down through your arteries. On the right, we see the skeletal muscle pump in action. When you move your lower legs, the calf muscles physically compress the surrounding veins, forcing the blood back up your body. We can strategically train that exact mechanism. By the end of this video, you will have built a personalized 4-step schedule to train this second heart, protect your cardiovascular system, and maximize your coronary blood flow. Step 1 is programming 3 sets of 15 slow-twitch calf raises into your daily routine. To execute this, stand on the bottom step of a staircase. Let your heels drop down to achieve a deep stretch, and then push up slowly. Avoid bouncing at the bottom of the movement. The most common failure point here is rushing the exercise. To make this work, you must hold a full, controlled 2-second squeeze at the very top of the raise. This diagram shows why that squeeze matters. Rhythmic muscle contraction crushes the leg veins, forcing fluid upward through one-way valves. As this venous return increases, overall systemic vascular resistance drops, allowing your primary heart to pump with much less effort. Step 2 requires setting a recurring alarm. Every 60 minutes throughout your day, you will schedule a 2-minute movement snack to stand up and walk around. Prolonged sitting allows gravity to pool blood in your lower extremities. This drastically reduces the volume of blood returning to your chest. When you move, blood cells flow swiftly against the inner endothelial wall. This generates friction known as shear stress, signaling the vessel walls to release nitric oxide. This potent vasodilator forces the entire artery to physically widen. Implementing these short, hourly movement snacks prevents pooling and guarantees a steady, uninterrupted flow of oxygen-rich blood to your heart muscle throughout your entire workday. Step 3 introduces steady-state exercise. You will schedule 1 or 2 30 to 45-minute cardio sessions per week, using activities like brisk walking, steady indoor cycling, or a rowing machine. The strict rule for these sessions is intensity control. You must maintain a steady pace where you can easily hold a conversation. Over time, steady-state exercise causes muscle fibers to sprout a dense new network of branching capillaries. This process, called angiogenesis, builds new vascular plumbing. By expanding this network, you physically shorten the distance oxygen must travel to reach muscle cells. Relying solely on heavy weightlifting misses this adaptation. Lifting creates pressure overload, which builds muscle size but does not expand the vascular plumbing needed to efficiently deliver oxygen. Steady-state cardio provides a volume overload instead. It actively conditions your cardiovascular system to handle higher volumes of blood with significantly less pressure. For Step 4, we add exactly one 15 to 25-minute high-intensity interval training, or HIIT, session per week. The structure for this is highly specific: 4 minutes of hard effort, followed by 3 minutes of easy recovery. You will repeat that cycle 3 to 4 times. Intense intervals force muscle cells to rapidly multiply their internal mitochondria, the powerhouses that consume oxygen. These sharp swings in oxygen demand force your coronary arteries to rapidly dilate, ensuring the heart muscle gets the blood it needs during peak effort. Because of the cardiovascular strain, you must cap these intense intervals at 1 or 2 short sessions weekly to prevent overtraining and injury. That single intense session maximizes your mitochondrial efficiency. It ensures your body extracts and utilizes every possible drop of oxygen delivered by the capillary network you built in Step 3. Here is your completed weekly calendar. It combines daily calf raises, hourly movement snacks, steady-state capillary builders, and 1 high-intensity interval session. Before executing this protocol, you must secure medical clearance from a healthcare provider and ensure you are wearing supportive footwear. Following this exact schedule actively assists your venous return, improves your total oxygen extraction capacity, and provides your heart with the necessary coronary blood flow to thrive. Stand up right now, grab your calendar, head to a staircase, and execute your first set of 15 calf raises to kickstart your second heart.